2, 1. Well, hello, everybody. Today is our live at 5. I think it's 5 o'clock now. And we got a conversation jar here. Uh, do what?
Okay.
Oh, okay, more in. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's choose something out of the conversation jar. See what it'll be today. How to raise your children in a virtual world. Yeah, how to, oh, hi, Mar, Aunt Jules, Michael, hi. How to raise your children in a virtual world. That's a tough one because we didn't raise our kids like that. We kind of started getting those games where the ping pong ball would go over there and another one. Hi, Allison. Glad you could join us. And if you guys have any comments on how to raise children in a virtual world.
Or grandkids.
Or grandkids, yeah. It's a tough one. School classrooms. How'd you do it in the classrooms? What'd you tell the kids? So you're here to learn. How'd you do it in classrooms?
How'd you do what?
Virtual worlds. My child is raised in no grandkids. Michael, Yowie family and Alexa's party. Yeah, that was fun to watch. Hi, Greg. I'm glad you could join us. Yeah, and the reason it's tough in a virtual world is because their heads are down all the time, looking at their phones. Where's
they're
my
going to
phone?
end up with...
like this, constantly looking down.
No, they're going to end up with a big bump on their back.
I've heard they get this bump on the back of their neck. And, well, they tune out. They tune out of the world. They tune everybody out, and they just tune into their world. And they're not even listening. I remember teaching church, and I'd have the young women in there, and they'd be on their phone, and I'd say, put your phones away. They go, we're looking at scriptures. I go, no, you're not. You're just saying that. Hi, I'm doing good. And Hope's Joe's doing good. Had a good birthday. Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And what are the rules at school for cell phones?
Every teacher enforces them in a different way.
Hi, Helen.
Because for some teachers, some schools there's not enough Chromebooks to go around, so they're not all on at the same time. So they can use Google for their research in English classes when they're working on assignments.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Helen, she said, just found out her daughter has a heart defect and will need surgery. Yes, you will get prayers from us for sure. That's always scary when you find out your kids have something. And Greg, yeah, the Yowies were there at the party. Greg, how's their family doing? We're doing good. Mar, I retired in 2009, but when I was teaching, cell phones were banned. Things sure have changed. Yeah, it'd be easy to ban them, and maybe some teachers do, but boy, the kids, you can't touch the kids. You can't do anything, and you have to keep them. You have to keep them happy.
No, you're not allowed to force kids to do anything, or you can end up with a physical fight on your hands.
Yeah. Helen, thank you. So you're welcome. Yes, awful. We found out today. That's scary. There's lots of people on here that can pray for her, and there are lots of new advances in the heart that can help out. Hi, Grateful MC. So good to see you on here. Yeah, we're talking about how to raise your children and grandchildren or school kids. How do you handle in a virtual world? Yeah, in the virtual world, it's tough. One thing I know is the mind cannot tell the difference between real and fake. And so you have to tell your mind whether it's real or fake. Greg Davey on Facebook. Yeah, he's having a lot of fun down at Lake Powell right now. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. We're talking about how to raise children in a virtual world. How to handle people. People have walked off cliffs, looking at their phone. People have walked into traffic. People will walk right by. They even drive with it.
They get in a car wreck.
They drive with it. It's horrible. I think this goes back to disciplining yourself.
Well, when you're driving, you talk on your phone sometimes while you're driving.
Yeah, and I could talk. Yeah, and
well, I can.
Girls can do more than one thing at a time. Guys, they have to focus. Mar, prayers for Heavenly Father to prepare the road ahead for your daughter. Thank you, Mar. That's so nice of you to say that for her daughter. Yeah, it's scary when there's things like that ahead and ahead of you, and that's real life. Real life is real, and thank you, Greg. That's nice of you to say. And we have to be able to tell the difference between real and fake. You, you see so many shootings and killings and stuff of these young kids. You think, do you know the difference between real and fake? Do you know that this is a real life here and this is a fake life over here? Tell your brain what's real. Helen, it's incredible that our 2-year-old can play complete learning on an iPad. I know.
Complex
What?
learning.
Oh, complex learning on an iPad. I mean, they limit the time, of course, but they pick it up so fast. Oh, I know. And Helen says thank you, Mar. And yeah, it's like these. You get these little 2-year-olds on here, and you think, how do you know what you're even doing? Or a little toddler will toddle over to you and grab your phone and start. They know what to do. You just have to discipline you as a parent, as a grandparent, as a teacher, as a caretaker. You need to help these kids. Very funny. My cousin and her daughter were at a concert during Las Vegas shooting. So thankful. Oh, that was scary. Greg. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm doing my DIY on giant cheese ball. I made it in like 10 minutes, and it's so good. It'll last for a couple of months in your fridge because just just cheese ball. At Jules, how can the kids know so much about these games but can't learn in school? Exactly. Good point, Aunt Jules. And I don't want to get rid of the technology, get rid of the virtual world because it can be helpful. Just like I remember when TVs came out, they used to have the radio and the TVs come out. My mom would say, "Shut off that idiot box." She called it an idiot box. And you'd walk in front of somebody watching TV and they can't even get their attention. You go like this, you wait till the advertisements come up. You zone out. And then we've got the cell phone. We've got it right in front of our face constantly. It's just amazing. It's there and we have to learn. It's all boils back down to disciplining, prioritizing what's important, what's real, what's fake. My mom called it. She did too. Where did they get that idiot box from? My mom, as soon as she'd hear a woman screaming or something like you're watching some scary show, and she'd say, "Turn off that idiot box." No, she'd say, "Turn it over or off. Turn it over or off." We go, "Mom," she'd turn it over or off. Well, of course, we turn it over. Change channel because she didn't want us to be watching stuff like that. The scary murder show or whatever it was we were watching. I'm sure somebody was chasing her and she's trying to get away. But if first thing to know is your brain cannot tell the difference between real and fake. And once you know that, be careful with the fake stuff. Mara, I guess the TV turned us into idiots. Oh my gosh. I hope not. Hopefully we got some learning out of it. And Papa O, he wasn't really raised with the TV, were you?
No, I was too busy working.
I'd say, oh, remember Johnny Carson? Go, nope. Remember Ironsides? Nope. Remember, he goes, I didn't watch TV. I didn't have time for that. There are people now that will shut their TVs off.
I was working at 2 or 3 jobs all through high school and
you're
college.
Traveling or learning, or that TV was just not a priority. Grateful MC, screens have become babysitters. That's true. Have you seen that show, The Babysitter? Where I can't even remember what it's called. Greg, how are the families doing? They're all doing good. Yeah, all the families are doing good, and we keep in touch with everybody.
Who keeps talking about Yowies? Who are Yowies?
It's just another YouTube family.
No, we don't. I don't follow Yowies at all.
Yeah, so. Papa O doesn't. But yeah, we saw that, Michael. We saw them on camera with Alex Boyer's party. We were there. I actually got them on the camera. Susan, hi. Oh, Glenn Campbell passed away. I wondered why they were paying a lot of attention to him. Yeah, I think he had Alzheimer's, didn't he? Poor little fellers. Um, yeah, we really enjoyed listening to him singing and stuff. And but one thing you can control, one thing parents have to control is how much time their kids spend on the screens. What they're looking at. You have to really be careful what your eyes are looking at, what your ears are listening to.
Well,
Um,
Davey has it worked out fine because
yeah.
he limits the time. There, he's got software to control
Mm-hmm.
if they could be logged on, and I can do it with my phone. I can make it go slower for him or turn it off
Oh, Mac
completely.
Davis passed away. Yeah, I was thinking Mark Glenn Campbell passed away a while when he had the Alzheimer's. Oh, so it's Mac Davis. Oh, okay. Yeah, and here's another question for you guys. How do you control yourself? There's these games that are on there. I refuse to pick the games up. I won't even because I know.
I have no. I think it's a waste of time to do games.
Yeah, Papa thinks waste of time. It is a waste of time, and I know I would become addicted. I already know it.
I don't
So I
enjoy
stay away.
board games or electronic games.
Yeah, and
I would rather.
it's a time waster.
There's too many exciting things to learn in life.
But boy, once you pick that game up, what's that one, Candy Crush? I hear a lot about. I said, why crushing candy? I'd rather go in the kitchen and get some candy out of the cupboard and crush it with my mouth. That sounds much more exciting than crushing it with the game. Of course, I know nothing about the game. Minecraft is real popular, but they're all time wasters. You could be learning so much. Aunt Jules, one of the first things I remember about TV, Bobby Sherman was singing Julie, 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 do you love me? Oh, I loved that. And I so knew he was singing to me. That's great, Jules. Susan, sorry I meant Mac Davis. I always get the two mixed up. Yeah, I was thinking Glenn Beck. I go, oh, yeah, I'm glad you corrected that. Um, thank you, Greg. And yes, it's Bobby Sherman. He was one of those, heartthrobs, teenage, where you just think, oh, I'm just so in love. I hope he marries me. But yeah, it's kind of funny.
Michael, you need to ask Yahweh's that, not us.
Yeah, we know them, but not that well. But they loaded up today.
We're not followers of Yahweh.
Yeah, they have they have different channels. You got to get the right channel. They have their kids on there. They have the Yahweh. They have the Tannerites. They have where the dad and the son are fixing things or destroying things. So you got to find the right channel. It's there. You just got to find it. And Ferris, hi, you're off your ferry boat ride. And Ferris, we're talking about how to control virtual worlds things. Okay, you send us an Instagram. Okay, thanks, Greg. And we have to. Oh, let's see. He's getting hate. Just see, Mara. I don't watch Yowies. Yeah, there's kind of a group that I kind of watch a few here and there. I mostly just can barely keep up with my own kids' channels and on Facebook and on Instagram and liking and commenting and stuff. So every once in a while I'll go to the Yowies or the Shumways or the Shammies or things like that. And so I don't really have time. And you have to control Facebook. You have to control Instagram. You have to control YouTube. You have to control things that are taking over your life. It's just part of life. These are all tests. You do know that we lived in heaven before we came here. We were a spirit, and then we came down here. Yes, they are, Greg. And then we came down here to get a body and to see what we do with our bodies, and then we're going to go back to heaven and be resurrected. It's all part of a big plan. And so, Helen Gay, everything in moderation. Yeah. And you want to control things because otherwise you get down here to earth, all this time waiting to come down to earth and then just sit and play games. I mean, really. Davey has been giving excellent advice on it. Yes, he has. Very wise. I'm so proud of him. I just think, oh, that's my boy. Giving great advice. And no, YouTube's not bad for you. TV's not bad. Virtual's not bad. apples aren't bad, strawberries aren't bad, but too much of it is. Too much of
No,
it is.
I compare what a library used to be. You can go and find good books there and bad books. And
Yeah,
YouTube, you can find bad there. You have to look for the good.
books, even books, good and bad. I watch all YouTube channels are really good. That's good. And watch uplifting things. You can sit and focus on the dark, or you can focus on the light. Um, yeah, and watch Davey and April all the time. That's good. Yeah, you want to watch uplifting things, things that make a difference in your life, things that motivate you to become a better person, things that keep you alive and enjoying life. And don't, you have to be so careful. There's so much information out there that,
If you find yourself watching electronics too much, you need to learn how to read a book again.
yeah,
There's lots of
yeah, you have to, yeah.
lots of treasures out there you can read.
There's so many treasures, yes. And Ferris, the sky baby watching for being born. Yeah. And yeah, we're all our goal is to come down here to earth, see how we do. We wanted to be like God and Heavenly Father and Heavenly Mother. See, Mars says making bad choices on YouTube is what's bad. There are many yeah, health video. There's so much information out there. The the
You know,
the
we use
choice
it
is
like
up to you.
like if we buy something new, you know, like our that big generator we bought,
Yeah.
and you don't know how to install it, you can go to YouTube and immediately,
Yeah.
within seconds,
Find out how to
3 to
use it.
2 or 3 minute video
hmm
will show you how to do it.
Susan, I liked April and Davey did their podcast. They did good stories. I love that. I wish they would do more. Um, Pope Francis, yeah, you can meet the Pope. Greg, YouTubes are really good. Yeah, I'm glad you're watching the good YouTubes, Greg. And it's just, it just boils down to you, your choices of what it is you're doing. Helen Gay, used wisely, it's wonderful. Yes, if used wisely. Yeah, the same with back when radio came out. Um, see, I wish they would too. She would watch Brown on YouTube. Not sure. Oh, House of Brown. I'm not sure what that is. And I don't know how old, if any of you are old enough to remember the stories that were told on the radio. What did they call those? Do you remember?
Well,
They had
they were
storytelling.
serial stories, a
Yeah.
little bit every day.
And the family would sit around and listen to the radio.
It's kind of a good version of soap operas.
Yeah, but your mind was the storyteller. Your mind was the ones that was putting the
Yeah.
pictures in there. I'm not sure what Brown is. House of Brown. I guess I have to look that up. Oh, it's like the Spanish flu. Oh, Marv. Yes, Papa. Oh, on YouTube you can be an encyclopedia of knowledge. Exactly. Um, yeah, the shadow. Yeah, Marv. That's right. The shadow knows. That's it.
I remember that one.
The shadow knows. Oh, we've actually got those tapes.
Who said that?
I think Mar. Yeah.
Mark,
So she's old
do you
enough to
remember?
And some people go back to that.
The Whistler, Inner Sanctum, the Green Hornet.
Wow.
Those are.
They are really good. Yeah. So it all boils down. There was as you know, there was a big war in heaven fighting over who, if we could come down to earth and choose or be forced to come back to heaven. And the one that won was Jesus. He said they get to choose. Satan was really mad. He said we should force everybody to come back. Now you don't lose anybody. But here we are down here. We come down to earth. Oh wow, that's good. You got an Xbox. I'm glad your cousin's getting better.
I have never used an Xbox, and I have no desire to.
I know our kids do.
I got other things to do.
So it boils down, dark shadows. Yes, Aunt Jules, she remembers. And it all boils down to choice. Here we are, and what you're going to do about your time that's here. And
in fact, James, one of my
you're
sons.
welcome, Jack.
One of my sons is a PhD in chemical engineering.
The Action Lab guy.
When he was in junior high and little, I used to hide the games from him, and he ended up getting good study habits, and now he has a PhD. But so you can
do both. But just Omar says we're old and learning how to Amos and Andy.
Oh, Amos and Andy.
Do
I
you remember
remember.
that? I don't remember Amos and Andy. Do you know how to bing them? Yeah, I watched that one. Happy birthday, Papa. Jack says.
Oh,
That's nice of
thank
you.
you.
How's Joe doing
No.
today? See,
So,
I think he means you.
oh,
Uh, and so
hovering a good
so
day.
here we are, down here on Earth. And are you existing or are you living?
Oh,
Are
I like
you?
that one.
Yeah, who anybody can exist. What's so hard about that? And television is wonderful. I loved coming in off the farm after a hard day's work and sitting and watching Lawrence Welk and those fun shows. Mara, I watched Jimmy Joe on his way over my head. So, oh, I know. My daughter, she says we skip past the
No, but you
explanation
always
part.
want to do things that are challenging for you
Yeah, Jimmy Joe, it
because
is
then you're learning.
way over my head. He explains how to do it. I go, how,
You can go to channels
when
that
did
talk.
you get so
Go to
smart?
channels that talk on maybe a 5-year-old level, and you can understand everything.
My DIY tomorrow is how to make a giant cheese ball. It's as big, almost, well, it's about like that
Want to
big.
bring it in?
Giant-
Shorten?
No,
Oh.
they'll have to wait and see tomorrow. We were eating some of it today. Yeah, Jimmy Joe. I don't know how we got so smart. Just I don't know. He's just always. Who knew? He was always doing experiments and stuff and trying to figure them out, and
No,
then he just
in
learned.
high school he wanted basketball.
Yes, he did. Well, you don't want to be too smart in high school because you don't want to be labeled the nerd. You want to be popular, And he was really good at basketball. But just a challenge for you. Find out what your screen time is, and lower it. Happy birthday says what was that?
I'm going to read Helen Gay's right
De
here.
Happy birthday. Thank you, Helen Gay, our other daughter, science teacher, high school, and I put her on the action lab. She shows it to her students. That was awesome. She thinks it's fantastic. Wow. Yeah, Jimmy Jeff says a lot of teachers show their classes these videos because he simplifies it. And it's also on Facebook too where they shorten it, but he simplifies it and makes it shows pictures and shows you how it works and everything. So a lot of teachers do that.
It's kind of like Judge Judy.
I'm glad you do that, Helen.
They get shortened.
Yeah, they get shortened.
Like Judge Judy.
Thanks, Greg. I think that'll be a good DIY because who doesn't love a cheese ball? Yeah, it's your favorite crackers. And hi, Donna Cravens. Good evening. And that other one that told you happy birthday. Let's see. I didn't. Can you say that name? Darth. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Darth. Joe's better at reading names than I am because he knows all these languages. Oh, let's see. Jack says, getting my science teacher to watch. Yeah, get your science teacher to watch them. Mar, I used YouTube for researching how to sewing techniques. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Better yourself. Teach yourself how to do it. Donna, how's the weather? Oh, it's beautiful right now. It's like 80 degrees out there. No wind. It's just beautiful. Helen, it's not just an excellent learning tool.
There's no smoke clouds from California.
Yeah, there's no smoke.
Smoke clouds from California, the fires. We were getting leftover smoke clear in here in Utah.
Oh, thanks, Helen. Yeah, and it's entertaining, so fun. So they enjoy watching and to learn more. Yeah. Jack, you make me happy. Thank you, Jack. That's nice. Donna, good. So glad. It is only 55 here in Illinois. Ooh, that's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly. Darth, my name is David. It's on my native language or Irish. That's why I'm having a hard time reading it. Thank you, David. Grateful to see the smoke is finally cleared out. Yay! Let's do a round of applause. Did you ever do that for Boy Scouts? A round of applause. Susan, hi. We are getting that smoke a few days ago. Hard to breathe outside. Yeah, that's good to hear that it's clearing out. My son James, he went to some volcano or painted hills or something. Do you know where that is, Grateful? Someone in a shop said about the mom died. She said her mom catched her plan to heaven. That's right. Yeah, we all go to heaven and you get a big hug. We'll be surprised how well we'll know Heavenly Father. And So decide now what you're going to do with your virtual time, with the Unreal part. And then, because you can make it good, like Helen was saying, I think it was Helen, learning how to sew. Papa O said, learn how to start your generator. Because in the airport, secret flights. I mean, I like that, secret flights. Grateful. I've heard it's beautiful, but never been there. What, heaven? You actually have been to heaven, you just don't remember it. If we could see it, we'd all want to go there. Donna, we need to purchase a generator. Yeah, get one. Boy, when we got two. We got a gas one and a battery one, a lithium, the quiet one. Yeah, get your generators. They're about, you can get a cheap one for $80 or
Like if you have a freezer full of food
yeah.
and it's all going to melt and you have to
Thanks,
throw
Greg.
it away, you will consider getting a generator.
Yeah.
You can get a generator that will give you electricity maybe for an hour or two,
Yeah.
or you can get one that's permanent.
Painted heels. Thank you. What was I calling it? I was calling it
What?
painted something. Yeah, that's where they went. There's some big volcano that has really clear water. I can't remember what it's called. Heaven is all around us. That's true. That's very profound, Jack. So Painted Hills, that's where you went. Yes, and get prepared. My video coming out Saturday, it shows us getting our generator fixed and stuff. Oh, hello, Queen of Chillins. Is that what it says? Hello, friend. Saw you on TV in Washington, D.C. Oh, really? With that ad? I still haven't seen it.
But we got our money for it though.
That's awesome. Yeah, they paid me $250. I thought, oh wow, I'll take it. Hello, friends. That's what awesome that you saw us, Jack. I have not been to church ages because of my dad and grandma. Yeah, and you can do church at home. Let's see. Have you been to London before? Not me. Have you?
Many times, but I prefer to go over the Channel to France and
He likes France.
and maybe Scandinavia.
Yeah, because he can speak the language. Well, my brother did go on an LDS
once you've
Church
seen
Jesus Christ mission.
Once you've seen Buckingham Palace and get rained on in England.
Lots of rain there, huh? Jules, I just love watching Davey turning into such a beautiful young. Oh, Daisy! I thought you said Davey. Turning into such a beautiful young woman. I know she is my twin. That is so true. Jack, last time my dad going to church, he crashed. Oh dear. Yes, she is. London, see, really good. Yeah, my brother went there and he loved it. He went there on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, but he's 73 now, so that was like 50 years ago. Jack, she looks like you, Jack. Yes. And Daisy is so sweet. It's so fun to watch our grandkids maturing and turning into beautiful people. That's what we want. And we're taking Ethan out tomorrow for his grandma date. We took Ellie and Millie and
for
their grandma date. He wants
to
to go to Barnes and Noble, and then we'll go get something to eat. He likes the books. Ethan, he's 18 now. He was 18 on the 18th, so and
he wants to go to Barnes and Noble, a bookstore.
Helen, Joe. Wow, Joe, you obviously did not see the best of England. It's a beautiful place, but definitely not.
No, my ancestors are from Worcestershire, I believe.
Oh, Jack watched General Conference. Good. It's coming again Saturday and Sunday. Watch General Conference. It's awesome. Yeah, we got to do some grandma dates. Worcestershire, is that what you said, Joe?
Yeah.
That's an actual place? I thought it was a
maybe
seasoning for steak sauce. What is it? Help us out here, people. Yay. Oh, Helen, help us out on what if he's saying that word right. Don't skip my comments. CB, hi. This is the first time I've seen your comments, CBC. Skip it earlier. I didn't see any from you. Jack, love it. Great folks say, did you hear right that Daisy and Ollie play each other in tennis? Ellie, you mean?
Ellie.
If so, who won? No, Ellie plays
She plays.
singles.
No,
And,
they play school tennis.
yeah, and Daisy plays doubles, so they don't play together, but they're one right after
So
the
they
other.
play as a school sport where
Yeah.
they play other schools.
Yeah, but they do play. They're on the same team, but they play different. Mar, tonight is the harvest moon. Isn't there a song about Worcester, Joe? Helen says.
Worcestershire.
Yeah, you were saying Worcestershire.
No, that is a British name.
Worcester is a town. That's the one he was trying to think of. Thanks. You have some ancestors from there? Grateful and say, okay. Oh, Ellie, okay. We do have an Ollie, but
Ollie and Ellie.
Ollie and an Ellie and an Ella. I play tennis, but my tennis racket broke. Oh dear, you'll have to get another one. Really good job. Thank you, Greg. You're so sweet to say such nice things. And living life is much better than just existing, and it's all choices up to you. I'm going on holiday soon. That'll be fun. Yeah. I remember when my brother was on a mission there, he would ride the bike around it, and he ran into the back of a truck.
Yeah,
but he was okay.
It's Derbyshire,
Yes.
England. That's where my ancestors.
Oh, Derbyshire.
Yeah. Got it right here in my genealogy.
Helen's. She was wondering Worcester.
No, it's Derbyshire, England.
Derbyshire. So you get that mixed up with Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. Oh dear, Jack. No, the mask at the cafe. Oh, you don't have to wear them. Leonard, you see, very good. Yeah. So if anybody has any suggestions on how you've controlled yourself from the virtual world. I know grown men that sit in the basement of their parents and play games. That's not living. Hi, Donna. Oh, you got to leave. Good night. You must be in the evening there. Thank you for joining us. And any more comments before we leave? David, Papa O.
No,
have you ever been to Ireland?
I preferred Germany and Scandinavia. There's
Ireland would be quite good.
Ireland was originally settled by.
I picture Ireland as being very green, and fun accents and redheads. Redheads there.
Wait a minute. Helen knows about Derbyshire.
Okay, Helen. Oh yes, Derbyshire. I used to live in Cheshire, but Derbyshire is a bit bleak. We live in Somerset now. It's beautiful. It does sound beautiful.
How about
Somerset.
Hartshorn wooden box?
Are some kids with
Derby.
install me? I walk away.
Yeah.
Aunt Jules, what a waste of life. I would soon sit outside, visit a friend, and play those. I know, but they're addicting. They're very addicting on the news. Oh, that's good. Yeah. And my school was on Spotlight. That's awesome. Yeah. It's all a choice. It's all a choice. Even if you're addicted, just close your phone up. Some people are addicted on Facebook. They close it up and they don't get on it for a couple of weeks, or just do something else. Grateful. Thank you for being here for us. That's so nice of you. I look forward to Thursday because you're like, well, thank you. And Mar, video games are escaping. That's true. They're escaping reality. Kids don't even know how to look up and talk to each other. These teenagers, they'd rather talk to each other through their phones and say, come on, people. CV. Hi, I'm unsubscribing right now. Oh, don't unsubscribe. We're not
He's not talking about
ignoring you.
He's not talking about it.
Oh, okay. Unsubscribing Facebook. Okay. Yes, and Greg says to me too. Yeah, because you want to be able to live your life and enjoy it and experience life. Satan would love nothing more than to have us get so distracted from life that we turn to a phone or something that's not even real, because Satan didn't get a body and he never will, and so he's pretty upset about it. I saw a meme today. It said, if Satan puts in your mind that you're ugly or you're not beautiful and that you suck, that your body isn't beautiful, just say, well, at least I have a body. Oh, hi, CV. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and close. And if you have anything you want to suggest to put into our conversation box, it's fun to just pull out of there and just randomly talk about what was put into the conversation jar. And who needs some more? I do like being able to look up Bible verse. Yes, see, that's real handy to have that. Helen, I have seen kids call each other when they're in the same house. That's funny. Aunt Jules, I really enjoyed your vlog yesterday, but you made me cry. I know that. I'm so sorry about that. It
No, but
made me cry.
houses for
Santa
many
feels
years
sad.
have had communications between rooms.
Yes. CB, Greg, my mom and dad YouTube do really thank you, and Santa feels sad. That's funny, Aunt Jules. I know. I don't know what came over me. That was weird that I started to cry. I got a question about Europe. Okay, we could. Grateful to see. Good night. Take care, everyone. Good night. Thank you, Grateful. So nice. Oh, Helen, my daughter would text me from the bedroom to bring her. Oh, there you go. See in there. There's it'd be handy.
We use Alexa. That's the Amazon
Yeah.
messaging.
Night, Jack. Jack's got to go to bed. And thank you very much. And God bless you too. And you guys, it's just so awesome to have such amazing people that respond to our YouTube. I look forward to the comments. Let's see, Aunt Jules. I'm a sap. Some commercials and cry. Yeah, me too. I'll get watching commercials and start crying too. Uh, Helen Gay. Love chatting. Take care, Greg. I got one. Thank you, Helen. It's so good. Night, Greg. My goodness. And you guys take care. See you next week. Marno, I wasn't. It wasn't weird. That was the Holy Spirit welling up. So, oh, thank you, the Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost tears. I like that. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye, Aunt Jules. Bye, Greg. Bye, Jack.